Good day, good day. Welcome everyone. We are here in the garden. And I have always wondered how to make wise decisions, how to make wise choices. And I think that a way to do that is to remain in the present and to think about it. I wanted to thank you for joining me today in the garden because we got the birds chirping, the chorus singing their songs. We got the sun beaming down, kissing us on the cheek, the wind waving in, breathing in that awesome oxygen. So thank you, because I have always wondered on my journey how to make wise choices. And the first thing that I have found is that we need to take a step back. When you take a step back, you really allow your mind to work on the problem that's in front of you. And when you do that, you can also create space inside of your mind to cognitively think about the things that you need to do to address the problem. And you feel that inner tranquility when you are thinking about the problem. Because you know that once you make that space, you give yourself the ultimate ability to address the problem in the correct manner that you want to without having negative consequences. Because that dives into the second key, which is you can make a pro and cons list. You can actually write it out, or you can just think about it. Think about the things that could happen in a good way and the things that could happen in a negative way. Because when you make that pro and cons list for both logical and emotional ones, then you can weigh out your options. Think about what can happen, what you want to happen, what you don't want to happen. Because pro and cons lists are so helpful for determining how you take that step back, how you allow your mind to work on the problem, how you create that space, and how you can think about things logically and emotionally to create the best experience without having to feel negative by not going the route that you want to go. Which is amazing. We can do that. We have the ability to do that. So be proud of yourself because you can have the tools to really go about the things that you want to go about in the correct way by making those wise choices. So that dives into the third key, which is the third step for making wise choices, which is ask for advice if you need it. You can even ask advice to yourself or a mentor. And always give thanks to your mentors. When you ask advice from someone that you trust, that you believe has a wise mind themselves, then you know that they have experiences that they can share with you, that you can use in your advantage along your journey to really expand your mind, to go about the problem, to make this space, to use logical pros and cons, emotional pros and cons, and use that help that you get from your mentor or even from yourself through your experiences to help yourself make the best decision possible, the best choice possible for what's going to happen or what might happen. And that's just the beauty of it. That is what goes into the fourth key, which is remind yourself. When you remind yourself of wise decisions that you and I have made in the past, I remember many things that I have done in the past that were so wise, and I think about to this day. That helps me with my experiences that I'm going through in the future that's about to happen and that has already happened. So remind yourself of the wise decisions that you have made in the past to help you in the present moment, to ground yourself, to look at the problem, the issue, the concept in a better light with new glasses. Your smart glasses. So, when you remind yourself of what has happened, what might happen, by using your experiences, that is really the key to understanding how to make the wise choice, the most wise choice possible for the decision or the problem that's going to happen. And that's the beauty. That is the beauty of it. You have experiences that you've already gone through, because Bruce Lee said that all knowledge is ultimately self-knowledge. So use that knowledge to your advantage. You may want to forgive, but never forget what has happened. And when you do that, that is the fifth key, which is gratitude. The wind agrees. That's awesome. Because when you give that gratitude on the fifth key, you remind yourself what you're grateful for. I'm grateful to be in the garden right now with you guys. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. So just think about all the things that have happened to you in a good way that you can give thanks for. You can be thankful that you're authentic, that you're creative. You could be thankful that you're even alive today, that you woke up. There are some people who didn't wake up today, but you did. So thank you for waking up. Thank you for being here with me. Because when we make those wise choices every single day, we can be the greatest version of ourselves, the best form that we can be. Because the only competition that you have is you should compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not anybody else. Because when you compare yourself to who you were yesterday, you can really think about how great you can be today, how better you can be today. So those are the things we need to think about. Taking that step back, allowing your mind to work on the problem and to create space. Make that pro and cons list, the good, the bad, what could happen, both logical and emotional. Ask for advice if you need it, from someone that you can really trust and believe what their wise mind can do for you. Sharing that experience and reminding yourself that wise decisions that you have made in the past can help you in the present right now. And last but not least, being grateful for the things that you have. Being grateful for who you are, the characteristics that you hold. Being grateful that you're alive today. So I wanted to thank you for joining me with the birds, the sun beaming down on us, the wind, in the garden, for joining me on Calmness and Tranquility. See you soon.